Darts Nuts and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be showcasing a very unique set of darts, and this is a custom made set, and these were sent to me as a present from someone on the forum. As many of the forum members will know, Troll aka Yergis Dagis is his real name, and Troll, as we like to call him, is our resident philosopher. He's a very clever guy and got a very unique sense of humour. The only problem is he does have a health problem. He's got cerebral palsy, which affects how he plays darts, and he does have some difficulty in standing and throwing to play. And because of that, he's developed a few unique custom-made sets, and because he knows I like unique darts, he's decided to send me one of the sets as a present for my birthday, which is 25th of January, which hopefully will be when this video goes out, because he asked me to post it on my birthday. So thanks Yergis for sending the darts, and I hope you enjoy this video. Now, there is a bit of a story behind the darts. He's got them made to like a unique specification. So they're very light and they're very thin, and they're also 98% tungsten. And they're actually made by a Russian dart player called Roman Abukov, I think that's how you pronounce it. And he actually made the darts in a Russian military factory where they make things like tanks and military hardware. And he does the darts in his spare time when he gets a chance, so quite a unique background to the darts as well. And they cost 5,000 rubles, which is around about £63 in the current exchange rate. And because Yergis has got quite a unique sense of humour, he's called the darts the Drunken Polar Bear Darts. So let's check them out. So here's the darts, and when Troll got them, he got a set, and the guy also made him a spare barrel. And like I said, it's quite a thin dart. Obviously quite a strange design, and to explain it a little bit, it's so thin that you couldn't really drill a hole in the conventional way, so the points are super glued in, and I think these stems are super glued in as well. And it looks as if there's, I don't know if it's two different types of tungsten or whether it's all one piece, but it looks to me like there's two sections joined together there, and it also looks like that end bit is joined on as well. But for such a thin dart, it's probably quite a challenge to make it out of 98% tungsten. And what these are on the end is actually needles. So it's a needle, and the end with the eye is being glued into the barrel there. I think you can take it out if you want, and that's obviously a point, so you have to be careful. But what you do, just put some shrink wrap tubing, I think it's called, and then you've got to put the flight through the point, or put the point through the flight I should say, and then it stays on. So quite a strange design, but it kind of appeals to my quirky nature for liking strange things. So I'll show you a close-up of them now. Alright then, so here we go with a close-up so you can get a better look at it. And like I said, the points are kind of super glued in, and to me it looks like that section has been machined and then maybe it's glued into this main section here, and then it's been kind of chamfered off a little bit, and then it's got another section glued into the top. And like I said, flight is held in place just by the point of the needle going through the middle of the flight, and that's just some shrink wrap tubing. So obviously you don't want to poke that in your eye, so you'd have to be careful. But like I said, it's just a unique design, just more of a bit of fun than as much as anything. But I think I'm trying to do this through the camera screen, so it's a little bit awkward. But like I said, trawler's got some difficulties throwing darts, so he's tried a few different designs, and he wanted a dart that was long and thin and light, and this is the result. So there you go. The dart's fitted with a 32mm point. The front nose of the barrel has got a slight taper that's about 9mm wide before it gets into the standard straight barrel, which is all smooth, and 38mm wide before it chamfers off for 3mm and gets thinner for 20mm. The length is 70mm and the width is 4mm. So just for the fun of it, I'm just going to wear them and see what they are without the tubing and the flights on. That's 11.65. I don't expect them to be matched because obviously Troll's been playing with them, but we'll just give them away anyway. It's 11.56, still fairly close. And 11.6, that's pretty close, that really. And with the setup on, it's 12.31 grams. So the old setup of the dart is just balanced just slightly behind the centre point. Oh, it feels like I'm throwing knitting needles. They're thinner than knitting needles, I think. It's a bit long, like I'm just worried about whacking myself in the face. They're actually not flying too bad through the air. They just feel a little bit kind of springy. Ooh, nearly got a treble. Oh, I think that's in. Can't really tell from here. Oh no, it's under the wire. Oh. Well, it was close. Actually flying not too bad really, but like I say, it's just the length and the thinness that is just a bit strange. So I'll give them a try from the middle. Oh, seem to fly a lot better from the middle, like. It was super smooth from the middle than the first two. But it's just, like I say, the thinness is what I find the most weird part about it. But they're flying very smooth from the centre. Obviously there's no grip on the barrel as well, like, so yeah, not into smooth darts anyway, but it is a custom set, so I'll move it up. I'm kind of like at the end of the barrel here. The bit that goes on the end is just like an extra to put the stem into, but I'm just going to grip where that little ledge is. Getting a bit fishtaily from this position now. Ooh! Well, it's certainly flying a lot better than I was expecting. Ooh, getting closer to that middle. Oh. No. Flying better from the rear.
is. At last, I'm going to trouble.
Well, I was throwing it from the middle then, so I think it flies a little bit better from there. But obviously it's a unique kind of dart, but like I said, it was made by Troll from the forum and specific to what he wanted. Very light and very thin, so not the kind of dart I would normally throw, but bit of fun really. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. It wasn't too bad from the front, but I think it's certainly best from the middle. It was nice and smooth from there, but started to get the hang of it from the rear. But like I said, it's just a unique design. It just goes to prove that if you can think of any kind of design, as long as the person who's making it can make it, you can have pretty much what you want. Obviously there's certain regulations if you're going to use them to play in a competition that can be only a certain length and what have you, but if you're just doing it for a bit of fun to play at home, then you could pretty much do what you want really. But I still think these are within the regulations. I think you're allowed, I don't know if it's 12 inches or something from point to the end of the thingy. I know it's quite a long, and they're not as long as that, but good fun to have a play about with, but a little bit on the thin side. But thanks again to Troll for sending me the darts, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. So thanks for watching.